Alright guys, Stephen Guadani here with 5 Tool Sports Science. Got Nathan here doing his separation throw. Just take him into it. Alright Nathan, great job initially of loading. I like this load a lot. I like the force vector, I like the load. Alright. You're starting to swing a little bit, but you do a better job. Now you're driving, all right? That is a drive, my friend. That is what we want to see. So much better job of trying to drive here. Still not tons of power through it, so this hip isn't powered through, all right? But good positioning with the shoulders. We still got to work on this, how you're holding the ball, how you are abducting the arm, loading the arm, because you're pushing it, which is going to kill a lot of your velocity. All right, so I'm going to have to send you some more videos on drills to kind of work on that arm path of the med ball throw, because it's going to be a push here, which is going to kill a lot of the velocity. But much better job with the drive. All right, so you can see here, this is where it gets kind of funky. Your hand's just like behind the ball. Right, when you go into the throw, there's no real external rotation. You're kind of just like pushing it and throwing it forward, how that arm is way in front of the face. All right, so you weren't able to transfer that energy up the chain very efficiently. It just kind of comes into a push. Other thing is we still tons of flexion in that front leg and vertical trunk. So you're losing a lot of velocity here too. We got to get better at absorbing the energy on the front leg to where you're sticking this front leg, then extending and transferring that energy back into the trunk so you can get more forward trunk tilts. So much better job off the drive. Now we got to get better at the front leg. We got to get better at both still, the drive and the front leg. I don't want to take one away from the other. And we got to get more forward trunk tilts into it. We got to clean up that arm action a little bit too. That's going to be big. I think when you can clean up the arm action, you're going to see some immediate bumps in the med ball velocity, because you're really just pushing the ball right now. It's really difficult for you to transfer that kinetic energy with the way you're trying to throw it. But really good adjustment. I like the drive. I see you're really working on that drive, and it's looking a lot better. Still can get better. It's not quite there yet, but much better. And then, like I said, yeah, we got to get better at stabilizing that front leg, extending that front leg, and getting more forward trunk tilt right into ball release. But good work, man. I like the back leg. All right, here's your overhead. So you're going to see it again. This is going to be a big swing. So still front leg swinging on this one. All right, here's your front leg. Go forward, swing, swing, swing. Look, you're pulled out of your load. All right, and then you are going to try to drive right here. So you're trying to kick everything through. It's just too much momentum off of this front leg. It's pulling everything forward. So when you draw the line through your body, you're early trunk tilting. Got to get your body behind. Got to get it back here. All right. When you can drive that hip up and keep that body back, when you power this hip up, this body's going to blow back. All right. Your trunk is going to stay back. And this front leg is going to land in a better position too. You got this really vertical force vector off of the front leg. When this front leg can land more like that, in that more linear position, or a better force vector. Look at this, like the force vector on this drawing, this energy would go right back into the trunk. Okay, the force vector here, this energy is just going straight up into the air. Okay, so the back leg drive is going to help with that. All right, and when we go forward, you're just letting those hands just fly way in front of the ball. So ideally, we want to extend this front leg, let the trunk launch forward, and then the ball releases. But the hands are just getting way ahead of the kinematic sequence here. All right, so it's got to be hips powered up. The trunk bends back, then it launches forward. All right, and then finally, as the trunk is launching forward, you know, the arms are going back into external rotation, and then they launch forward. Oh, it's a terrible drawing in the pitch release. Kind of a confusing drawing there. But that's what we want to see. Hips, trunk is back, then the trunk launches. The trunk, as it's moving forward, is allowing the arms to lay back into external rotation. So your trunk is just staying vertical, and you see the hands get way in front of the face at that point. At this point, your trunk should be back, all right? And the ball should still be back here. It should still be behind you. And as your trunk is traveling forward, try to get this better angle here. As your trunk starts traveling forward, your arms are laying farther into external rotation. So when you finally reach that forward trunk tilt, the arms are the last link of the chain that then launch forward into pitch release. So that's how you transfer all that energy from your lower half through your trunk to the arms. The sequence is just, it's out of order because you're not driving. You're kicking that front leg too much. All right, man.